Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to the Bright Books Virtual Book Tour. Of course, I am your host, Portia Bright, and we're celebrating Black History Month all month long, right here on Book Tour. And I'm so excited and looking forward to, everything that's been happening this month thus far. We've had a great time, doing different things, of course, in my career job, working in state government and then working here with books has totally been a phenomenal opportunity to celebrate great people who are doing phenomenal things already, creating history of their own. Now, tonight we were supposed to have Elena Grant. I think she was having some technical difficulties, so we may have to stay tuned for her to actually come on the show at another time. But now, due to the fact that you were scheduled to actually have the show tonight, well, it looks like she could have popped in. Let's see. Being that we're scheduled to have tonight and everything like that, I want to encourage you to stay locked in because we just had a special guest pop in. Our special guest for tonight, which is Elena Grant. She is here tonight to discuss, what she's doing with her book and everything like that. So without further ado, I want to introduce you to her. She lives in Atlanta, Georgia. With her amazing husband, she teaches in elementary school and counsels young children. She loves interior designing and planning elaborate events. And so we want to introduce you to Elena, who's doing some phenomenal things.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I am well. You're looking fabulous, of course. Representing Black History Month, looking phenomenal.
Yes.
So, of course, we were waiting for you to come on. We didn't know what was going to happen. I told you, yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me well?
Yeah, I can hear you. But it's coming like in
Wonderful.
and out.
So, okay, tell our audience a little bit about your. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on, but while we're figuring that out, tell our audience a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so hi everybody. I'm Elena Grant. I am from Atlanta, Georgia, as stated before. I am an elementary teacher. I teach first grade. I also am a counselor, and I counsel young kids as well as older adults. I also love to interior design and plan events. So those are some of the things that I enjoy doing. So as you can see, I have a very busy but exciting life. So as I was reading this book, or as I was writing this book, I had to keep all of those things in mind. The kids I counsel and the kids I teach. So I thought it was very important that I write this book having them in mind. Can you hear me?
Awesome. Now, yes, I can. You're doing phenomenal. I think there's some difficulty on our side, but still, we're gonna, work through this. Now, according to your book, the name of your book, and a little bit about
the name.
yourself.
Okay. Sorry. What was the last question? I can't. It's.
Tell us the name of your book. Elena, can you hear us?
I heard the first part, but I didn't hear the second part. It keeps on going out. I can't hear it. Yeah. I can't.
I'm sorry. Can you tell us the name of your book?
Okay. All right. So the name of my book is A New First Day. And this book is, it talks about children returning to school during the COVID-19. And Cindy, who is the main character, she's African American. I had her represent for my culture, for my people, for my community. And Cindy, she is going to school after be going through the pandemic. She's going back. And so she enters into the classroom and she's really scared. She's fearful. She looks around. All the desks are 6 feet apart. Everyone has a mask on. And she's a little nervous. She's apprehensive. And as her day goes, she's wondering, what is lunch going to look like? What is recess going to look like with all of these CDC guidelines that are being implemented into the classroom? And so at the very beginning, she has a nervous breakdown and she starts to cry and she says, I don't want to wear this mask. I hate it. It's ugly. I just want things to be the way they used to be. But then she realizes some of her classmates feel the same way and they kind of comfort her. And she realizes, hey, I'm still questioning what's going to happen in my school day because, kids, school is so important to them, going to school, seeing their friends, having the different subjects, seeing their teacher, interacting with their specials teachers, all their, everybody who makes school such a special place. And not having that is just really difficult for her. So at the end of the day, she realizes like, oh my goodness, I was able to make it through this day. And I'm so excited and I'm ready for the next day. So basically it's Cindy overcoming a lot of the fears that children might have. Okay. And so the inspiration for my book is last March.
Awesome.
Sorry, I can't hear you. Okay. All right. So the next question was what inspired me to write this book. Last March, our school was dismissed and because of COVID-19. And I thought about it as I was going through my everyday and, seeing my kids virtual, how they're feeling, how is it being in this environment and like the normalcy, like suddenly being cut off and it's like an abrupt change. How are they adjusting? So I really thought about my students and the kids who I counsel who are talking about, Miss Grant, I'm scared, I'm fearful. What's going to happen? Is everything okay? And not really knowing the severity of it. And so when I thought about all of those emotions, I was like, I have to write something with them in mind and let them know that even though there's changes and you have to make adjustments, you're able to make it through the day. And just think about every day as a new first day. It might not be the same normal first day, but it's a new first day. And a lot of things in life, we get scared because they're new and it's different. But once we've overcome and we realize, okay, I can be able to make it through, it makes life a lot easier for us. And this book is written for ages 6 to 9. But a lot of adults say, Miss Grant, can you write a book for us? But this is books for everybody. It's just being able to overcome certain fears and apprehensions that we might have. So that is definitely something that everybody could, take part in.
Any new projects?
What'd you say? I'm sorry. Okay. So this is going to be a series, a new first day. So the next book is going to be a new first day. It's going to be a child who has realized they have ADHD and they've been newly diagnosed and they're going to the school day. They've gotten medication. And what is that new day going to be like for them? How are they going to navigate through the different emotions and how people are going to react to how their new behavior is? So just being able to have that comfort and being able to know, okay, I can make it through a new first day, even though I'm newly diagnosed. Mm-hmm. And you can purchase my book on bookbaby.com,
Awesome.
Target.com, Amazon.com, BarnesandNobles.com. You can find me on social media at Elena, ELENA _Grant, GRANT. And I'm also on Facebook at Elena Grant.
Awesome.
Okay. So I'm so
Elena,
glad.
do you have any upcoming events taking place?
Yes, so I am going to I'm going to be on the radio with a local Atlanta station, so you can find me there. So that's probably my upcoming event, and then I'll be on some podcast in the future. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, I know you're going to be on talking about your book. So I'm encouraging our listeners on Instagram and the press for you, as well as Bright Books. Check her out. Elena's going to be showing the next coming week. Of course, I'll be advertising that, so make sure you tune in to find out more information about what she's doing and how she's impacting our youth all across the country as well as internationally as well, because everybody's dealing with the pandemic right now. And so she's doing phenomenal things, touching great people, and trying to encourage our youth through the pandemic. So, Elena, we appreciate you coming on the show. I'm definitely ready to get you on the radio. I can't wait to have our conversation.
Yay.
I'm not sure what was going on with our internet tonight, but you did a phenomenal job. You look beautiful, and we are appreciative of you for all that you're doing with our youth in the school system as well as counseling. Because right now we need lifesavers like you. And so successful, which we know is going to be successful because you're already successful. So we're looking forward to better things.
Thank you so much, and I appreciate the opportunity. And thank you so much for what you're doing.
Right.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome, Elena. I'll talk to you.
All right. Talk to you soon. All right. Bye.
So there you have it, great people. Elena Grant doing phenomenal things, touching our youth. And that's what the Bright Books book tour is all about. It's about encouraging our youth. And it's about, letting people know, the things that are taking place, and especially specifically this month because of, Black History Month. We're all making our own history. So it's important for us to highlight great people who are doing phenomenal things and contributing to the history as well, which is so important. Now, before we get ready to go, of course, I want to encourage you to head over to brightbooks.org. Follow us on Instagram as well as Facebook. You can check us out at Bright Books Club on Facebook. You can check us out at Bright Books Book Club on Instagram. We're just all over the place. So we're encouraging you to check us out, of course. Also, I want to encourage you to go over to the website. Check out not only my Elena's website at store.bookbaby.com and search for Elena Grant, but you can also head over to brightbooks.org to find out more information about what we're doing to celebrate Black History Month. So I'm looking forward to having you guys on future shows. Of course, we have some new guests that will be on next week, which I'm so excited about. So stay tuned, and I'll talk to you real soon. Stay blessed, great people. And thank you for joining the Bright Books Black History Month Tour. Peace.